Camera.
Hey, Twitch!
Hi.
Welcome back! We got with us today Marc and Catherine, along with the community team's Brooklyn. She's going to be here to help us through this Doki Doki Literature Club. We had a lot of fun yesterday playing it with the teens. Now we get to see everything that the elders get to experience. I'm very excited about it.
Should be fun.
It'll be fun. We're going to have fun.
We're going to have fun.
So guys, we talked about it a little bit this morning, but this is, you were on Lively, Catherine, correct?
Yes.
But Marc, this is your first experience with a
first time
live
on
stream?
live, and I will try to behave.
Okay.
And I have a very sharp elbow if he doesn't.
Yes, she does, yes.
Well, yeah. Have you guys heard of Doki Doki Literature Club at all?
No.
No, all right. Well, it's in a sense what's called a dating simulator. Does that give you any idea of what it might be?
I don't date very young men, so.
And I'm
not a cougar.
married, but it could go both ways. It could go
No, it couldn't,
great,
Marc. No, it
and
couldn't.
That's
You just have
dating.
to think how we used to flirt all the time.
Yeah, that's it. So it's going to be really unsuccessful. What? Oh, how I used to flirt all the time. Sorry.
Me, no. Okay, so we're not flirting. I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, chat, so we want to keep this as spoiler-free as possible. Chat, if you want to talk about spoilers, we actually have a separate chat room called the Spoiler Zone. That the elders and Brooklyn will not see, so you won't be spoiling anything for them. In the main chat, please try and keep it spoilers away. We don't want you guys to figure out what's going to happen before it happens. We don't want to ruin ruin the game.
We want to be surprised
Yes.
and see it all first. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Well, I think we're just gonna get you straight into the gameplay. I'll let you know you play as the main character, who's a male protagonist who's joining this literature club with these four girls, and that's all I'm gonna tell you about it.
Oh,
Perfect.
whoa.
All right.
Good enough. Should be fun.
All right, guys. Let's get
will
into
be.
Doki Doki
Back
Literature
to high
Club.
school.
Are you gonna make the stuff bigger for me a little bit? Can you make? Is that bigger?
Yeah, I'll make the chat bigger for
Okay, thank
Okay.
you. I can see it, but I don't want to strain.
you. Yeah. And,
We can
should be
move
fun.
over
You
just
have
a
a fruit?
little
Yeah,
bit.
as long as-
She's like right on the edge of the
Oh,
sofa.
sorry about
It's
that.
okay.
Yeah, we're okay?
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry about
There,
that.
we're okay now.
Comfortable
Okay.
I saw some.
Oh, I
there
like
we go.
that.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
great.
Read that.
That's
Perfect.
great. Thank you for the elders.
Thank you for the senior font.
Cool. All right, and so you'll be using the mouse and keyboard to control. You guys can also make your decisions together when they come up, but only one person will control at a time. So, Catherine, do you want to start?
I'm the designated
Yeah, that's
typist.
good. That works for
All
me.
right, awesome. So
That works for me.
go ahead and use the mouse, and you can click on New Game when you're ready to begin.
Where's the cursor thing? Where's the cursor?
Oh, there it
There it
goes.
is.
Where?
There.
Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. Please enter your name.
Do you have to put a boy name?
No, any name you guys want to choose.
Who do we want to choose?
Jim.
That was so
Bruce.
upfront.
Bruce.
Bruce is
I
good.
like
Bruce is
Bruce.
good.
Nice and majestic.
Yeah.
Like Robert Bruce. B.
Should we
R-
capitalize a B or no?
Oh,
it's a
I got
literature
two
club.
picky people like me.
And Brooklyn,
All
whenever
right.
anybody redeems a question, would you pass that on for
Oh, look at
the
that.
elders?
Oh yes. So
Hey.
Big
In
Camp
the- in
16
the
redeemed a
neighborhood.
question and said,
Okay.
"Oh wow, thank you, Brookie. How are you so flawless? I am not flawless. I have many flaws, but thank you."
Oh, I'm supposed to be do I have to read this all out loud?
Yes.
Okay. Do I say the name of the person?
It
Yeah,
says question mark, question mark.
Oh,
Well, no,
That'll
in
be
the
just to
game.
help you guys differentiate. You don't have to say the name of the person each time.
okay.
Okay.
And you guys can like take turns or like assign characters
click-
to read.
Okay, do we click the questions?
So you'll just click to continue the text. So the left mouse
Oh,
button will
the-
continue the text.
The left mouse button. So I think you
just
just
anywhere
click
on
anywhere.
the screen, yeah.
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Something's wrong, sounds like. Or
Sounds
she's
like
excited.
it.
The Beatles have reunited.
That's
I don't
it.
know.
That's exactly what happened.
That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Oh dear, okay, well,
Okay.
something's going on.
Chinese.
You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Yeah, I know about that. All those old friends from
Okay.
kindergarten. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Oh, she must look real scary. Or
Yeah,
alarmed.
or just not fun to hang out with anymore.
I guess. Maybe she does that a lot.
It sounds like she has the potential.
However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up with me.
Because
well,
it's the right thing to do.
it's the good
It's
thing
the
to
good
do.
thing to
It's
do.
a good thing you have to. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. You can say some lines.
Yeah, I was gonna say, which don't
Well,
do the
they
next
said
character that comes
yeah,
up.
yeah. No, you take some too.
I overslept again.
Big surprise.
Again. Yeah, really. If it's again, it's not a surprise. But I caught you this time.
I waited
Caught you
for
what?
you.
Go ahead, you could be Bruce.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Obviously, issues. That's mean, Bruce.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
That's you go, fine. And I know what fine means. It's just okay. It's not right. But you did wait for me after all. You're curious. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Go ahead.
By the way, Bruce, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club?
I
told you already. I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I?
I'm sure. Oh, there you go. That's you.
Oh, I'm
There's
sure
no
it's
name on
possible
there.
that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What's a NEET?
What's the
Either.
name?
I'm not
Anybody
even
know
sure
what
what
it
that
is?
is.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
All right, all right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
But Olympia said a NEET is a hobo.
Oh,
Oh, I would turn into a hobo.
oh
I don't
boy,
wanna-
I
don't
didn't know
wanna do
that term was still used, hobo.
I guess it is. Maybe that's an elder. Maybe that's another elder.
Maybe.
Or it's a NEET is a word they all know, so they knew the meaning of it.
Yeah,
That
I
doesn't-
guess. When we were
whatever.
kids, hobo was a guy with a sack with his two clothes
Yeah.
and a stick and going on the trains.
That's right.
Yep,
For free on the trains
exactly.
in the boxcars.
Exactly.
Oh,
What? Oh,
sorry. Z Strong said NEET, not employed, no education or training. Okay, so maybe not.
Oh,
hobo. Maybe
that,
it's just
yeah,
someone
that
not.
sounds right.
just someone who didn't try.
Yeah.
A slacker.
okay.
A slacker.
So I think it's your line.
Oh, Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl?
That's me.
More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head.
Okay, also, Big Cam 16 redeemed a question and said, they call me Broccoli. That's my little code name here. I see those flaws as perfection, girly. Also, are these the only two teams from yesterday and team from today playing Doki Doki Literature Club? And to my knowledge, it is just yesterday and us today playing this, which was yesterday, was Wednesday, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wednesday and Thursday, and next week on Wednesday and Thursday as well.
Yes.
But yes, Brooklyn, those are the only two teams that'll be playing. The teams from yesterday and you guys today.
Okay, so yes.
You want to take it?
The
sir?
school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it.
Do I?
Oh yeah, you click. Or
Forward?
Just click any. Click. Oh, don't click any of those, but just click the left thing anywhere. Yeah.
Want me to go on with this? After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what?
I don't know. Oh. That was dramatic pause.
That was very
well,
good, very good.
that you could come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice
Vice-
president of the literature club.
Yes, she is.
Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Go ahead, why don't you take it?
Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Whatever that is.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Also, shout out to True Flash who just subscribed as Prime. Congrats.
Shout out, True Flash.
Shout out, shout out. I'm trying to do too many things. I'm too old. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's too cunning as to have planned this all out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
Also, can we get headphones? Do we get headphones?
Oh.
Isn't there music?
Oh, I don't want the music.
Whoops.
Do we have to have the music?
Music.
Thanks for letting me know. I
Oh,
put them all over
Oh
here.
no, it's gonna be.
due to technical errors,
Isn't it
we
like
had no
Nyan
music
Cat,
for the
is
first
it?
portion of this broadcast.
It's all very pleasant music. I enjoy the music.
It's not gonna be Led Zeppelin. I know.
It's not going to be rockin' music, but it'll be nice
It'll
nice
be,
background
Do
music.
you guys hear?
it'll
Anything?
be atmospheric
thing.
kind of
Oh,
music.
we don't hear anything. Is it plugged in?
Maybe it's not. Doki Doki morning. Doki Doki morning. Good morning to you.
And thus today
Oh,
marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
Oh, I've done that many times. I dejectedly follow
Come
Sayori
on.
across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, but generally being used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here. Let's hear it.
I told you,
guys hear
don't
it?
call me a new member. Well, glance around the room.
Or should I read this one?
Yeah,
Sure.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
oh, Bruce, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Oh, that's me. Natsuki.
I don't know who's saying. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And
it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
Who's Monica? That's right. It's great to see you again, Bruce. Monica smiles sweetly.
I think something happened between Monica and
We
Bruce.
do know each other. Wink, wink. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league.
Yeah, they have a history.
So, so having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Bruce. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica, yeah. I'll get the cupcakes. I think it's Monica.
Am I Natsuki too?
Oh, no, I think you were in.
I was just, hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make tea? Oh, I can't even read. Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Oh, I'm Natsuki?
Oh, I think I am also. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! There you go.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, the whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. I want one.
So cute!
Am I Monica?
I think you were the high
I had
pitch.
no idea you
That's
were
it.
so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know, just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Oops. Where did they go? Did I get rid of them or?
Oh no, it's still there.
Oh, okay. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything?
I thought you technically did. Sayori said that.
Well, maybe. But not for, you, dummy.
All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
I gotta get more comfortable here. Okay.
You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Oh, this one.
Oh, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not it. That's not it.
Insulted? Yuri looks
I'm already
away.
confused who I am.
I
and
have
who I'm
no
not.
idea. Who's Yuri?
Oh, I am.
Okay.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Oh,
I'm glad. Oh, I didn't read the part. Monica raises
raises an eyebrow, then
Then
smiles
smiles
at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was already afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know...
She's cracking me up, I gotta
to be
tell you.
honest,
She's cracking me up.
I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Well, then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yay!
Well, do our best. Oh, I didn't read that.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Yay! Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Bruce, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. Oh, what am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
My headphones were coming off. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Shouldn't let elders on the controls. I'm sorry.
It's okay. My favorites are usually novels, but that builds a deep and complex fantasy world. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But I like lots of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Oh, sorry. Sometimes I have to really take time to read.
Oh,
My
I'm
bad.
sorry. Okay.
No, it's okay. Isn't it amazing how a writer could so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you up for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Oh, ta-da. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp at something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back.
Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Quizzically.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yay, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Bruce? Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time.
Dun 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 dun.
I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and, yeah. All four girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. Oh, God. But...
I'm sorry. I thought...
Bruce?
You all... Oh, God, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Well, then that makes it official! Welcome to the literature club! Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Bruce, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Bruce, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica.
Oh yeah, he's got it for Monica.
Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls.
Mr. Caulfield redeemed the question and said, I've heard a lot about this game, but this is my first time actually experiencing it. You guys are doing a great work with voice acting. Thanks.
Well, thank you. We're just having fun here.
This is fun. I should
so much
audition for
fun.
principal, but I'm good.
I know. I know. Okay, all right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Ugh.
Good job. Good job. You had me cracking up.
Thank you.
It's time to write a poem.
You take over for a while and I'll click.
Something good might happen.
Pick words your
I
favorite
should poem the most. Okay.
Okay, can we go
Click
forward?
on okay.
Oh,
Okay.
it's not. Okay.
Graveyard,
Oh,
cry,
no.
heaven sent.
Heaven sent. You know, he's in there with four good-looking girls. Heaven sent.
Lucky,
Lucky.
intellectual.
He's hoping.
He's lucky. He's hoping he gets lucky.
Exactly. Embrace.
Oh, we're taking this where maybe it shouldn't go.
Or should
Take
it?
it however you guys want.
Or should it?
Waterfall.
Waterfalls. I love waterfalls. We can throw that in. That's always romantic. Destiny. Shit.
It's destiny.
He's in this club with 4 good-looking girls.
Okay, I will
Destiny.
not click that word. I don't know. Awesome. I think love, passion, extraordinary, shine.
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
It's safe.
Yeah. Unrestrained, ambient, playground party, feather. Well, no, we better not do feather.
Party.
Excuse me. Existence, puppy,
wonderful.
socks.
Socks.
Why not?
I have no idea why or why not.
But
I'm
why not?
going with you.
Exactly. We gotta have something in there. You gotta have the.
Also, when you guys click a word, it makes one of the characters happy because it's on what
Oh, I
they like.
just know.
okay.
Oh, yeah, one of the
Okay,
characters. Strawberry. So I'll be happy. Watch.
Strawberry.
Oh,
Oh,
There's
that's
one
so
happy.
cute.
unfortunately, I
she
can't
likes
remember which is
food.
which.
No.
The short hair girl with the pink hair, I guess, likes food. The purple hair girl, Ieraci, she likes the more darker ones because she's been reading horror books. And
Okay.
then the one with the bow is our childhood best friend that just likes anything
Where's
happy.
Monica?
I don't know. I was thinking the same thing.
She's off washing and
Oh, maybe
combing
she's
her
'cause she's the
hair.
president.
She's doing her
Starscape?
makeup.
Yeah.
She's doing her makeup.
Starscape, happiness, which
Chocolate. We'd have chocolates and strawberry.
chocolate. That's good. I'm always good with chocolate.
Oh God, yes. God, yes. Disown, essence, loud,
Universe.
universe.
Oh.
Kind of opens it up.
Shame, raindrops, determining candy. Jump? No, that's
Electricity. Raindrops. That's good.
why not? Well, that's like the
Okay,
waterfall, sort of like the waterfall. Promise, friends, fickle, fickle,
Fickle.
fickle.
Yeah, he's
That's
in a
an
group
old
with 4
word.
girls. Fickle's good.
Oh yeah, he's got to watch about that.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we don't want to. Do we take?
Silly.
Should we take it dark or not?
No, not yet. Straight.
Bunny, hot, pleasure, summer,
I like
summer vacation.
I can't wait for summer. He likes anime.
Yeah, he likes anime, so
Okay.
we'll do that for him. Okay, now you pick one.
Imagination. Bottom left, yeah. Gotta be.
Whistle, goodness, flying,
Okay.
flying.
Kawaii. I'm a Hawaii just lover. Kawaii.
Kawaii is a term used for like very cute Japanese things.
Used for what?
Like cute Japanese things.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, forget the Hawaii reference.
Well, we're too late. We're too late.
Oh well.
Landscape?
Boop.
Oh.
I like to look.
Okay, let's do it.
Hey, something different.
Romance? Which could lead to something dark in there somewhere.
Oh yeah, there's nothing darker than romance
All right.
sometimes.
Finished it.
Okay. Hi again, Bruce.
I remember my characters.
Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everybody else is already hanging out.
Oh, thanks for keeping your promise, Bruce.
I wasn't sure if that was me or
I don't know what I'm doing.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it?
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack.
No, she doesn't seem to like us.
Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Okay, Natsuki's a whiner. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
No.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Bruce always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Bruce can become good friends too.
Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know.
Wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry. Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
All right. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
Oh, sorry. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. We got 100 bits from actual Lucifer, and he said, I'm late. What did I miss? Not much. We just joined the literature club.
Yeah, we're just at the first meeting now.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little bit too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not at all like that, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds.
That doesn't solve the problem, though.
What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to and after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
Yeah. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
What kind?
Well, I guess we could...
Cupcakes!
Good thinking! Natsuki would love to do that.
And, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly.
That wasn't why you suggested it.
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Cupcakes it is then.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Oh, I find myself smiling.
Me too. Because I can't remember what we're eating either.
I almost said the first bad
and
word.
you thought I'd say the first bad word.
Ah,
which
no,
the odds were in my
I was the
favor.
first one to use the F word of the others.
Okay.
In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes.
Oh, wow. She's really close.
Oh. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Hey, sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Hello?
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're going to have less time for anime, you know.
Anime.
Anime. Is that the way we say it?
Anime.
Sorry. You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
Whatever that's supposed to be. It's what I do best.
That's a problem. Well, what about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself.
How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here, and
Yeah, my hair's always doing that. But,
I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it
good
out.
luck.
Man, you really need a brush for this.
I need more than a brush. My hair is just really hard to get right, but easy to get wrong.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And then there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice.
Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Ooh.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Oh, that's mean.
Huh?
It's mean, I know.
That's super mean.
Yeah, it is. Sorry, but you'll thank me later.
I doubt it.
I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
Huh? Oh, don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close?
There was a pizza at lunch. What can I tell you? Hey, I'm just saying.
I struggle to fully close the button near her
Oh,
chest.
easy there, Tiger. Easy with that button.
Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again. They're exploding. No.
Don't say that out loud. Oh.
Hey.
Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew. That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
Okay, never mind. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, let's just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so.
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Right. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Yay! Bruce, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
Before we do that, that weird girl is 16. Thank you for subscribing Prime. And remember that if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe, get a free sub to us because it's partnered with Amazon. So.
Ooh, how nice.
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook.
Of course.
I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
The chat really loved when you called it anime and anime, and all they put hashtag and everything as well.
See?
Thank you.
Who
And
do you
I
guys
love
want
what
to show
you're
it to
reading in
first?
too. Bruce is reading about Monica. I like that. You can sense there's something there.
Who
With
wants to
Monica?
go first? Ooh. Yuri seems like the most experienced, so I should start with her.
Oh, here I go.
I can trust her opinion to be fair.
Oh, again. Oh, are you reading it as you're doing it? Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yuri
Yuri stares at the poem.
Oh,
A
sorry.
minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
Little thing.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Oh, so it's that bad.
No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing that I recognize in the new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick writing styles separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased how?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Yes, please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Oh, should I read it since my character wrote it?
Yeah.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Oh, click outside poem area to continue.
That's pretty good.
I'm so sorry. I have
I
such
thought it was
terrible
really
handwriting.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I really like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Oh, no, not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Hugh. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Bruce.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
Oh.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Oh, sorry, that's you. I'm so sorry.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you. I think she didn't like it the way she did because when we picked the poem words, it was making Natsuki like jump more because it was the words that she liked, and the darker words were more so for Yuri. So she didn't like really grab to it as much.
Is my hair okay? Oh, who wants to read? Should Monica read next? Get Monica out.
Also, Mr. Cofield said that some of the poems you would have to scroll on it because they're going to be a bit longer. So I guess we could still use the scroll thing on the
Oh, well,
notes.
thank you. Thank you for telling us that.
You can there's also like a bar on the side that you can click on and bring it down.
Okay. Maybe we'll need that for clues or something.
Hi, Bruce. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. I'm glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow till I'm more settled. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Bruce. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know?
I'm gonna hire for my grandkid's birthday party to read. She's really good.
Thank you. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, snap. What just happened?
Return?
Oh, yeah, return.
I'm sorry, everyone. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right?
Connection.
I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when I'm reading your poem. You sure you're not reading too much into it? Well, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Ieraci. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. Well, that's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find out the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Oh, yeah, I see. Well, let's read it then.
Okay, so this one has a scrolling thing.
Okay.
But before we do, shout out to Zero Katja A, who redeemed a Twitch shout out. So shout out to you.
Zero Katja, shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Okay, now you can read it.
Okay. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor and an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Wow, that was good. That was like Shakespearean. That was really,
Oh, thank you.
that was good.
Thank
reading.
you.
Good
Thank
reading,
you.
really.
Also, Kirados gifted a sub tier 1 to Bloody Clown, so cool for that.
Cool.
Cool.
What do I do now? Click the bar?
Oh, click outside of the poem.
Oh, okay. I forgot. Okay. So, what do you think? Well, it's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it could be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to write something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Okay.
Who wants to? Are you,
Oh, okay.
you wanna do
Okay, that's
sorry?
good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. I'm done rocking out to the music. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Bruce.
Huh?
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I am not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well,
I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Bruce poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You are so weird, Sayori. Oh.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Oh, yeah, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Bruce. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only real good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yay! And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hey.
We'll see about that.
Uh-oh, it's like a letter.
Uh-oh.
Do I read this or you?
Yeah.
No, you read it.
Oh, dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That was to the point.
She says what she feels.
Exactly.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but, did you wait till this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
Oh, Bruce. Easy, Bruce. But next
Hey,
time...
teen hormones.
Exactly. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oops. Okay. Now,
Oh,
so
that's
cute.
That's me too, right?
She's the cutest one.
Who should I show my poem to? Oh, that's you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, I keep clicking. I'm gonna get. What's that thing you get in your wrist?
I've got it. That's why I had you
Carpal
do a carpal
tunnel.
tunnel. I've got it, Maria. All right. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke my emotions.
So basically, it was not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
Maybe, maybe. No, I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Read
Oh,
it?
it's so adorable.
Eagles can fly,
Too cute. Too
monkeys
cute.
can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. That's heavy. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
Oh, no, I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everything in high school, everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did, I guess more went into that than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Natsuki.
What's with this language?
Oh, did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Bruce did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Bruce liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, the music just stopped.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Uh-oh.
Maybe you're just jealous that Bruce appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would have deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Bruce started showing up. Ooh, the claws are coming out.
Where'd the cursor go? I lost it. I got two.
Oh, wait.
There it is.
goes.
There it is.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't
That
involve
disinvolve you.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Bruce! She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Bruce.
Wait! There's a reason why we have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's not only... Oh, wait, sorry. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is just not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Bruce?
Well?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
Uh-oh.
I have to choose one, so of course that's going to
Either
be...
Natsuki, Yuri, or Help Me Sayori, which is the best friend that you walk with every day.
Help me, Sayori. Can't side with either. Natsuki... Oh, she stares at me, drying up any words in my mouth that I had. So instead, I turn to Ieraci. Ieraci? But Ieraci's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Sayori!
Huh?
Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Bruce.
Well,
It's good you're throwing your voice into my mouth.
oh, what happened?
Well, I lost it. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop.
In the name of love.
Natsuri Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. Can't we all just get along? My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because.
Well.
Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Hello! We're getting graphic now.
Sayori. Oh,
I'll make some tea.
Okay. I'm getting tired, I think.
Yeah.
I need some tea.
We need cue
Okay.
cards.
Yuri rushes
Need
off.
someone to point at us when it's our turn.
I'm just spacing out. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was all right. Well, mostly.
Bruce, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Bruce, ready to walk home?
Yeah, oh, sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. Yeah, it truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say that I'm not enjoying it either.
I get a
All right,
feeling
so Papa Fix 678 has subscribed Prime. Actual Lucifer used 100 bits and said, "I love your acting job, y'all. Makes it so much better."
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you.
And then Night
Thank
Chopper
you.
redeemed a question and said, "Now that you know everybody, who do you like more?"
I think.
I think Bruce, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Bruce should keep his mouth shut.
I think Sayori is a very interesting character.
Yeah, I think she's the most interesting.
I think, I think Bruce is just
She's
realizing
got the most,
that.
yeah. She's
He's
got the
seeing
most.
her past her faults.
She's got the most going on.
I think so.
She's
I think
just
so.
the
But I think Monica's got a thing
quiet.
for Bruce. What do you think?
I think
Monica's
I
got a
think
thing
she's
for Bruce.
playing him. I think she's just teasing him.
You think so?
Yeah.
Could be right.
She knows he likes her. You know how
Could
that.
be right,
That's
but-
how I'm playing her, but we'll
but-
have to see.
I think Bruce has a crush on Monica because she's so cute and good looking, and he had a crush on her before. But he's opening up to Sayori's possibilities.
yeah.
I'm getting that feeling.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is so high school. Hello.
Hello. Oh, I think she likes me.
Oh my God.
Oh, what? Why? Whoa. That might not be a bad idea.
Okay, I don't know how long we've been going at it.
How
but
long-
we
what
can take a
time- how
break.
long?
Been about an hour
Yeah.
and a half.
So we're just gonna take a quick break, guys. We'll be right back.
Well, after word from our sponsors?
Hello, we're back.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi,
Hey, we're
everybody.
back.
We're doing a little
Thank you.
technical
We had to do
work
the
here.
elderly thing and take a break. Okay.
Hey, everyone needs breaks. It's healthy.
Okay.
Just to
So,
start
you want
off,
me
we
to
have
do it? You want- you
Seno5
want to
that
do it?
just
You want me to
subscribed
do
to
it?
your one.
You want me to do the clicking? You want to
No,
start?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine. I'll let
let
you
me
know.
know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here.
All right, so we're
Let's
back.
do this.
And if you guys just tuned in, that what's it called? We are now walking with Sayori back home after our meeting and sharing our poems.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Now here I get there. Oh, where? Okay. Sayori. About what happened earlier.
Hey, what do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
Oh, no. I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion. That's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Bruce, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Really likes you, Bruce. They really
like me. You
they
like me. You
really
like
you,
me.
Bruce.
That's.
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Oh, so it's happening again.
Oh, it's our
we're
call
right
for
in
And we're
tomorrow.
still, it's like leading our way with them, I
Right.
guess. Because I saw in the chat, some of them were saying that they went the Sayori route, which is when we picked a lot of the words that Sayori liked.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Whirlwind.
Okay.
And when they jump, when you click a word, that means you like, that's like their
Okay.
word.
Okay. Mark?
A dream. Oh,
Brooklyn?
pick a...
Together. Also, Reeling 02, yes, we do read the chat. We're trying to read as
We're
much
trying.
as possible.
We're trying. It's harder for us older people, but we're getting the hang of it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to keep my eyes straight so I can at least read what we're supposed to read. Sorry. We do appreciate it, and keep sending it in, please.
Oh, we love it. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
We're having the best. This is the best.
This is the best
Okay.
time.
Okay, it's my turn. Oh, lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly,
Okay.
lolly, lolly.
Papa, because that's what my grandkids call me.
Aw.
Go with Papa.
Brooklyn?
Puppy.
Puppy, puppy, puppy. Oh, vacation, lucky, agonize. Ooh, fireflies. Oh, I'm sorry. It's your turn now. I'm sorry.
Alrighty, amazing.
Amazing. Where's amazing? There it is. Brooklyn.
Let's jump in.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Dazzle, horror, unrequited disarray, friends. Parfait.
Okay. Cheeks. We'll leave it at that.
Oh my god.
I avoided it last time. Okay.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Uncanny.
There
The
it is.
second one under melody.
And my turn. Socks, fluffy, disown, infoul. Oh, we had strawberry last time. So, let's bring something negative into it. The spies.
Okay. Vivacious.
Vertigo, because isn't that a movie? I like.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
like
my
that
that's
movie.
my
It's
favorite
Hitchcock.
movie.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
I had to watch it
movie.
for a cinema class. And I
Oh
loved
my
it.
gosh, it's the
Afraid of
best
heights.
movie.
Vertigo.
Afraid of women.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's my turn. Prayer.
Okay, let's go with candy.
Oh, nice. Ribbon.
Happy, sad, excitement, pink. The millennial color. Starscape.
Alrighty.
Oh, you're
The table has been set for another meeting of the Literature Club.
Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Bruce.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Simple things.
Yes. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry.
Oh, Sayori.
Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Huh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons.
So then that means we must have, like, our poem must have led us to someone else.
Oh. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Huh? Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you'd spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry! And so, that only leaves the one option.
What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Ah ha ha ha.
Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
Ah, I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri, tell Bruce to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved in that like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Oh, ah! Did I just...
Brilliant.
I didn't mean that at all. I got too absorbed in my book.
Ah. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
Yeah, whatever. That thing.
Yeah.
That way, what she said.
Still, coming
Yeah.
from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Plop.
Oh, did
Whatever
we
that
just...
is.
Oh, what happened?
I think we just hit her. I'm not sure.
Someone hit her?
I don't know.
Oh no, who hit her? I hit her?
I don't know.
Yeah. Out of nowhere,
okay.
out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the
Someone
face
threw something at
and
her.
tumbles onto the desk.
Ow! What was... Huh? A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle?
Ah!
It's because I paid my restitution. Hallelujah!
Retribution!
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
Ah ha ha ha. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Okay,
Alrighty then.
whatever. Turns you on. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good. Mmm.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate.
Oh, well.
Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Oh, jeez. I get it. Enough already.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Oh,
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Huh? Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She probably was more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true. Excuse me? Excuse
Suddenly
me?
the door swings open.
Oh, pause for a second.
Oh.
Earthworm Jimmy had used 100 bits and said, "Did you guys get enough water during the break?"
Yes, thank
Yes.
you. I also had
Thank
some
you.
coffee.
Not too much, because we'll
Coffee.
need another break sooner if we drink too much water.
Coffee.
Thank you.
Okay, here we go. Monica. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time, you know.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
Well, I don't really, but I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn to play piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so?
Ooh.
In that case, I won't let you down, Bruce.
I'm sensing some...
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Okay.
Bruce, Bruce.
Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
Oh, I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Whoopee! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon.
Are you going with Bruce to get the supplies?
Jealousy.
There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him.
But I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff.
Okay, well, okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay?
Okay. Ready, Bruce?
Yep. Yeah, let's go.
Competition
Sayori
begins.
and I exit the club
Competition
room.
for Bruce's affection
We
is
saw
getting
it coming.
heated up.
Yeah,
Can only get ugly.
poor Bruce.
Can only get ugly.
Oh, poor Bruce. I follow behind Sayori and she hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly. Ugh. It feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Excuse me. Yep. We're going to do a poetry performance.
A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone is going to take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
That sounds kind of dull.
Bruce,
You're not thinking
you're
about
not
it.
thinking.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm not, obviously.
Apparently, you're not thinking about it the right way at all, or reading it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them.
An actor.
Like you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I wish the stem, freeing it from it, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that.
Sayori? How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
Huh? You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know.
I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun.
She's a twit.
She's excited, Twit.
She spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey, Bruce, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission, it's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. Ooh. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I'd forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom.
Let me pause real quick. Quick Faye has just subscribed to subscribe with a Prime account, and like I said before, if you weren't here before, if you have Amazon Prime, you could also have a Prime account on Twitch because they are partnered. So go on and do that.
Cool.
Also, Marc, they said a lot of the chat was saying that we should save the game. Should we save the game?
Sure.
Oh, we should click save.
Save.
It's just down. Yeah. Click on the save, and you can choose one of those to save it.
Okay. We can just pick the first one.
Does it matter? Oh, it matters? Doesn't matter where we save it? Return now?
I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay, here we go. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Yay!
Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand, too!
Crayola, yeah.
They're kind of... No name brands, please. They're kind of dirty, though.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. All right, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find...
Wait! I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
I dropped one by accident.
Oh,
Smack.
Yeah.
Oh, Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Are you okay?
My forehead.
Oh, Sayori clutches her forehead. Gee, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just do it for a second. Oh, Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow!
Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice.
Bruce!
Where would I even find ice around this time? Oh, I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to.
I'm fine.
I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one.
well, how cute.
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot.
Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings.
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Bruce. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your
Monologue. You
fault
got a
at all, you
monologue
know?
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you don't remember?
Well, come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Bruce, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Bruce, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that, so it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, hasn't it? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know.
Good luck with that. She's going to see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
Sayori hops to her feet.
Aha!
Oh, she clutches her forehead again. Hey, don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Oh, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start without sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead? She's fine. Don't worry about it.
I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf.
Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed?
Uh-huh. I have it right. Uh-huh.
Oh, she left the crayons.
Sayori frantically glances around herself.
I forgot all the stuff.
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Bruce. Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made it an adventure.
Yeah, that. Oh, okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight.
Me too.
Okay, everyone, are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat.
Oh, who should we share with first this time?
Okay, where should I go first? Who wants to read first?
Go ahead, Yuri.
Let's see what you've written
Be our
today.
guest.
Well done, Bruce. Oh, that's because we picked a lot of her
Oh,
words. Your skills are already improving.
Really? Oh, thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot.
It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it.
Oh, of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem.
Oh, she wrote a long one.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, yeah, me. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuffling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed the strange tendencies as the inordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of my bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. Can you scroll the very same light that glistens off the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to follow me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I banished my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I was a little bit more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that.
I can see
Oh, sorry.
that.
I can see it too. What the heck?
We can all see that.
Yeah, everybody sees
Yuri.
it. Right
Yeah.
through it.
It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying my emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more of my unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Bruce?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Oh, I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener.
Who should I show my poem to next?
Oh, let's go with Natsuki. I'm curious.
She's gonna go
I know
off.
she's got a thing for him, and Yuri's got a thing for him, so we'll see.
Yeah.
The plot thickens. Oh, sorry. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either.
She's never pleased.
No, she's tough. Huh. Phew that. Or,
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing, and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
God.
Ho hum.
Oh, that's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Oh, it's ugly.
Boom,
Wait, I'm having flashbacks, high school. Okay, let's go, move on. Let's move on quickly and painlessly.
That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders.
Oh, God.
You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders.
Ew.
That's why I'm not friends with her.
Me neither.
Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross.
Oh.
That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Bitch. Bitch.
I'll get you, my pretty.
You're a little long, too.
Exactly. Not bad, right?
Oh, it's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
Oh, no, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this
Yeah,
poem.
think?
I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course. It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she had some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
Biddy. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure, and Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style's really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it.
God.
Really? Okay, like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too. So look forward to it.
Shout out from Magic 350 for rescribing for 3 months. Thank you for that.
Yay!
And also, a lot of people in the chat, they like kind of related how both Yuri and Natsuki's like poems are kind of about each other and how they judge each other off of the things they like. And I didn't really notice that until I actually read the chat.
Yeah.
So thanks, chat.
Yeah.
For that.
And
Thank you.
They think each other's
Very observant.
strange,
Good
and they're
point.
like,
Yeah.
what is going on there?
They're just misunderstanding each other.
Yeah, at least they're paying attention
I think
to
it was
each
the
other.
anger carrying over from the previous day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Change their listening.
Okay. And they're learning. That's what you're
That's
supposed
it.
to do. That's why they're in the club. Okay,
Okay.
should I have Monica?
Go ahead, Monica.
Monica!
Go back and forth with yourself here.
Oh, God. Hi again, Bruce. How's the writing going? All right, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Oh, all right. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. Well, that's kind of exaggerating it. Oh, yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. Oh, I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing! I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can't talk to me, and you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, all right. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Okay, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. I don't know what that's. Sine? Sine?
Cosine, tangent.
Oh,
Math.
sine, okay. Math. Like I know anything. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. Oh, what did I do? I handed my own poem. Okay.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating. Oh, we did this already. Oh, on pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. Oh, I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected may happen.
Oh.
Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Well, that's my advice for today.
I think we should save just because she said that.
I think so. Thanks for listening.
Marc, should we save over what we did?
You can save on a new one.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, Mimi in the chat, I don't know why, but I thought the comment was funny. She had said, I just want to hiss at Monica. And then she typed out in all caps, hiss.
Well, that's a compliment. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thanks for listening.
Sayori.
Okay, done with the bopping of the music. Time to read again. Bruce, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
Huh? No way. Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki's the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
Oh.
Oh, the plot thickens. Hello, hello. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things.
Like cooking.
Oh, God. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more things through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. Mm-hmm. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I'm just saying. Got that connection. Huh?
That's an eloquent answer.
I don't know if I understand.
Oh, you never understand when I try and explain things to you, do you, Sayori? Good girl.
Hey, I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Bruce, will you give me your poem?
I kind of
want to keep it
Huh? Why?
because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Hey,
Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Aww. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
really?
Snap. Snap.
There you go. Now, okay, now
Snap.
that's better.
Snap. Snap.
Oh, Mark.
You're supposed to be snapping,
Oh.
not me.
Okay.
I think more than she snapped, like, ah.
I broke my pencil.
Oh no, she could bump her head again. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Oh,
Sorry.
it's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it.
Also, Earthworm Jimmy has said that we missed the last line of Monica's poem, and I said a lot of the chat had said the same thing.
Yeah, we
in
didn't
that
scroll down. I saw that.
Oh, I thought I did. I'm very sorry, everybody.
hers was really long though.
And Brooklyn is not an elder. I saw that question mark. Brooklyn.
She's an honorary elder.
She's an honorary elder.
Does that mean we can be honorary teens?
She's an elder
I'm an
assistant.
adult now.
Oh, you're an adult now.
You know, as elders, we
I've
need
never been
assistants
an adult.
sometimes.
You know, I'm not an adult yet.
Oh, I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Sayori.
Okay, bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar.
Oh my God.
It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a sterlite to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends looked through. Wait, you're moving. My friends looked through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 all inside my head.
Okay. Oh God, that
was heavy.
That's very heavy.
Yeah.
That chick has a lot going on. Oh, okay. I have to do this. There we go. Sorry, everyone. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did.
My stomach's growling, sorry.
Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch.
With my feelings lately.
You're stepping on my lines there,
sorry,
Catherine.
I'm sorry. Oh, man. I gotta stop. I gotta change hands.
Okay,
I'm
you
getting
want
a
me to do
stiff
it?
elbow. If you can do it for a while, I'd appreciate it.
Move in here a little bit more.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay.
Here, we could move the table over there a little bit.
I just click.
You just
Left
click
click,
anywhere
left
on the
click.
screen with
Yeah.
the left.
Whoops. Not there.
Oh, shoot.
Mark! No!
What happened?
No!
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh,
I
my
got you,
God.
I got you guys. One second.
This right here?
This is the first time Mark.
You just
Catherine
wanna
The
feel
feel
Doki,
Mark's
the bottom.
No,
Oh!
no.
This,
No.
yes.
It's
I went to
amazing.
grab it and I actually hit something on the side.
Oh, okay.
God.
So you just
If
click
that happens
anywhere on
again-
the screen.
If that happens again, hit Alt and Tab, and just go to the one that says Doki Doki Literature Club right
Okay.
Okay.
So anywhere on the screen, you left click for it to just
Left
move.
click,
Right.
Yeah,
Got that. Where's the cursor? I can't.
There it is.
Okay.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Yeah, maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Ah, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Hey, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing her passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Oh, also the chat. Sorry, we call them coach chat because they always help us out. But a lot of them are saying to save just to be just in case of anything, since he clicked out by accident. And the save is at the bottom, so just click the save in the middle of the text box, and then the third one, and then return.
Lower left. There you go. Okay.
Awesome. Now we could just continue.
Okay, everyone.
Oops, wait. I'm digging the music.
We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come and sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for that festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
Oh, right, me. Sorry. I got really into music. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Oh, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica.
Yeah. We're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the poster in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys!
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put in a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah!
Yeah.
It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree.
Uh-oh.
Get it
What?
all.
It's that side button. So you
There
want to
we
take
go.
back
Yeah,
over?
let me take it back. Yeah, take it back. Oh, it's caught up in something. Oh, the table. There we go. Okay.
Okay, sorry about that.
Oh, where'd the cursor go? There it is. Oh, too fast. Okay. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. So the least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
Oh, excuse me.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
Ah ha ha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh, gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Yeah, of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression. Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You Can Do It, Yuri.
You can do it, Yuri.
Oh, that's you. Sorry. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Ew. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Yay! Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Also, shout out to Hugh and Na Brett has just subscribed Prime.
Shout out.
Shout out and apologize for the yawning. I see somebody, I'm making them yawn. Sorry, I work many jobs. Sorry, that's okay. That's what you get with elders. You get bathroom breaks and yawning. Sorry.
Yeah, that's our lives.
That's our life.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count. What?
Oh, Marc said
Okay.
What? Break? Okay.
I guess I'm next then.
And that's where we'll take a break, right?
And we'll leave you there with the cliffhanger.
It's a cliffhanger.
As
It's
we
like a
take a
soap
break.
opera, Young and the Restless.
There we go.
All right, guys, we will be back in just a few.
Hello, we're back. Hi.
What's
We're
poppin',
back.
everybody?
Okay, back to the
music.
schoolroom.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. Now, do you guys do it so easily? How do you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I try to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. Yay!
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Hey, even Bruce liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
Eh? I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours that were sort of gentle delivery, where your sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know?
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Bruce. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Bruce lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki.
It's fine, it's fine. Might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. I'm sorry, I'm not as good as everyone else, but don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. All right, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting?
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Thank God. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. Yay! She huffs back to her seat. Well, that wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say.
You'd better...
You better not read my line. You'd better not make me do that again.
I will try, you know. Oh, well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of the other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. And that said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I would like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this.
All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it.
Real quick, shout out to Milko Mayo and Gerald the Cat, who had subscribed for Prime, while Milko Mayo had redeemed his Twitch shout out. So,
Shout out!
Shout out. Good job.
I think I dropped it.
Okay. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
Oh, it must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Bruce. You don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, I mean,
Sayori fumbles with her words.
so let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh, God.
I think he'd still walk home with Sayori.
Yeah, he isn't. It's Monica he wants.
Exactly.
Yeah, so he'd still walk
Monica
home.
would be a different story. He's,
Yeah, he goes bam.
He's jonesing for Monica,
Yeah,
but I think
yeah, he'll stick with Sayori till
Yeah.
the end.
it's a safe place. It's comfortable.
Yeah, because Yuri's kind of weird.
Yeah.
She's too weird. Okay.
All right, we've judged them all now. Let's
Don't be
move on.
judgmental, people.
she's gonna
Okay.
write a poem
Oh.
about you.
Okay. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't ruin that for you.
Aw.
You're so silly, Bruce. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, another poem.
Oh God. Okay. Oh, awesome.
Go ahead.
No, philosophy. Mark?
Explode.
Explode. Brooklyn?
I'll put Doki Doki because that's the name of the game.
What does Doki Doki mean? I know I'm going to get bombarded for this.
It's the onomatopoeia of your heart beating in Japan.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay. Whose
Okay,
turn?
my turn. I do this again. Thinking about beating hearts in a heartbeat. Melody.
Okay, strawberry.
Giggle.
It's a great word, giggle. Effulgent. It's too much for me. Kitty, 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 kitty.
Fireworks.
Journey.
Oh, crimson. Mark?
Oh, hello. Destiny.
Extraordinary.
That's a great word, too. Playground, playground. Fester. Oh, Uncle Fester. Oh, I love the Addams Family. Forgive. Forgive.
Tears.
Or tears.
Treasure.
Marshmallow. Mark?
Amazing.
I like daydream because I do that very often.
Oh, I love daydream, yeah. Vibrant.
Charm.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
A lot of people said we were all over the place because it's like it separates from like people's words or whatever. So let's see what happens. Oh, Monica.
Oh, man. I'm the
Thanks,
last
Feeny.
one.
Thanks, Feeny. I sure thank you.
What?
In the chat, Feeny
Oh.
was complimenting Marc.
Oh. I haven't got time to read and do all this.
I took a
So,
quick
but you can
glance.
still send compliments. That's fine. Oh, on the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano?
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? Oh, that's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people?
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Micah.
E.A. Marquez said that Ika is Japanese for squid.
Oh, Ika's
Okay.
Japanese for squid.
Okay,
Now
thank
I'm
you.
getting it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That
You guys are
is
smart.
smarter than we are, yeah.
Yes, for
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me.
Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face.
Hey!
You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything all right?
Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. I'm sorry for assuming things.
Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Uh-oh.
Well, oh, Bruce, what have you done?
Guilt.
Well, all right, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. Excuse me.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead, can you take it, Marc?
I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Thank you.
Do you have water?
Thank you. Go ahead. Oh,
Hi.
Bruce, what's up? Hi, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, well, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. I'm sorry, everybody.
That's okay.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe
Drink some water. Take a minute. Drink some water.
Somebody else
I'll
pretend to
do
be
it.
Monica, so we
Real
don't
quick,
delay.
everyone's saying save the game, like it is flooding the thing, so for
That's a
precaution.
good idea. Thank you. I'm so sorry for interrupting.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised. I'm not the one asking you, Bruce.
Okay, I think I'm okay now.
Oh, you want
I think I'm okay. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Wow, it's almost
I
like
love-
twins.
Like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talking to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. I'm gonna have to take a break. I can tell. You guys take over.
You okay?
I gotta take a break.
Watch your step. Should I continue reading,
Yeah.
Bruce? Okay. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem.
Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting.
Okay. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. Monica's voice is changing as she goes through puberty. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Bruce. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Seora talks about you more than anyone else, you know. Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Seora is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Bruce. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. Oh, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. All right. Monica smiles meaningfully.
Shout out to actually Lucifer, who just used 100 bits and said the persistence of the trio fills you with determination. That's a little hint at the game that we played before.
Excellent.
Undertale. That was really fun.
Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides waiting for Monica.
And Monica is back.
And Monica hath arriveth.
Good timing, Catherine.
Perfect timing.
Oh gosh, thanks, because
All that training just
that was
paid
brutal.
off. Yeah, it is brutal. You can tell.
I do a lot of
Sorry,
voices, but I'm a
everybody.
little hoarse
I'm
today.
fine. I'm just getting over a cold, so it's.
No worries.
I'm not used to doing all this. Oh, wait for Monica. Monica's back. Okay.
So to recover a little bit, Monica just kind of outed Sayori's feelings to Bruce, which is telling her that Sayori only lets Bruce see what she wants him to see, while probably when she's away from Bruce, she's more like not as happy and peppy and kind of probably sad.
Oh, it's not very nice. Well, I didn't expect it
You
from
left and the plot
Monica.
thickened.
Yeah, well. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now?
Sorry. Album Burrows used 100 bits and said, Brooklyn noticed me. Hello.
Hello.
We'll notice it too. Okay. Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Okay, who wants to go first this time?
We should do Sayori.
Yeah, let her.
We
Okay.
don't know what, like, if she's sad or something.
This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Bruce.
Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything all right?
Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
Do you want a nap or something?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
Well, all right.
Hey, Bruce. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end,
Yeah?
I guess you're the one
I
who
guess-
likes this one the most. Oh, Bruce. Sorry.
Your revenge is sweet. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most.
Why?
Oh, the music stopped.
Uh-oh. You don't
Want to get closer with everyone else.
wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have sometimes put up with me,
Ooh, the music
and I
changed.
have to sometimes put up with you.
This is the touching scene.
But
You can tell the music went to
should I
touching.
listen, should I
Yeah.
listen to the music?
Yeah, it does kind of go with
Oh,
what's
it's the
going on.
romantic
Yeah.
music. But we
Also-
have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori?
No. Bruce. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this?
Sayori has trouble
Stop.
keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori? I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me, what will cheer you up? Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Bruce. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else.
Play.
I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori,
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
Also, shout out to Luna Comics who used 100 bits and said, I hope you'll have a good time playing this game, but you might need a nightlight when you're done.
Ferber's the Gerbil, thanks for the hearts. Love the hearts, thank you.
What am I, chopped liver? Who should I show my poem to next? Monica?
Go ahead, get your duet out of the way.
Yeah, get her out of the way. My voice can hold out.
Exactly.
Hi, Bruce. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny.
You got hearts. You're not
I
chopped
got
liver.
hearts.
You're not chopped liver. Thank you.
Oh, mwah, mwah, mwah. Now I have to go back to being Monica. But I did it again. See, you got me all verklempt in there.
all verklempt.
All verklempt.
I know.
Oh. Okay, how so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me about how Sayori's been a little bit off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Bruce, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? No, of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Oh, okay, all right. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her. So keep an eye on her. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. Really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, all right? All right.
Oh, this one's long too.
The lady, she's killing me this
You
morning.
want me to read it?
Yeah, please, thank you.
The lady who knows everything. That old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking before I can speak. She responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There's no meaning, there's no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Boy, flashbacks to 14.
Well, FaceSky _ used 100% and said, Marc, you're my favorite React person ever, and I love the stream, guys. And that was actually really funny. They all loved it in the.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put that much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier, Because if instead of just telling you what that you're writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Okay, so what should I do with them?
You ready?
I think that's me.
You want you?
I'm Natsuki. Yeah, go for it. This one's all right. All right? Oh,
All right.
sorry, I thought I'd do harmony.
All right.
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
Eh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us is in this club. It's just one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
She's so rude.
Really? Then what if you ended up just scaring me away?
That's, it's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Ugh. Natsuki's elbow. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach.
Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just stroking.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too.
Oh. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt.
Shout
Well.
out to Theoria96 for subscribing. Sorry.
Stop
Well,
hiding!
maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. Huh. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki.
Anyway,
Natsuki holds her palm out to me like nothing ever happened.
I'll be your beach.
Beach!
Beach. I'll be your beach. B-A-C-H. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach. That's what I keep saying.
God.
I'll be the beach that
Maybe it'd be better with the other
that you
word.
daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your
I
heart
dare
leap.
you, I dare you.
I'm a son of a beach. No, I, in a way you thought, had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash our insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again.
Who is she talking about? I wonder who she's talking about.
She's not talking about him, I don't think.
Life's a beach.
Life's a beach, yeah, beaches. I know a lot of beaches.
Oh,
Yeah, who is she talking about, do you
That's what
think?
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Because, like, we never really gone her route, so I don't know who she could be talking
It's
about.
about Sayori? Because Sayori's the kind of the down, depressed one. Maybe?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Oh, click outside of the...
Oh, let's see what we're doing.
Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach.
So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later?
Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Ieraci and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice.
Yuri's alone.
Yuri, you're up.
Oh, that's me. Well done, Bruce. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think.
I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun to getting to know everyone and their writing, and I guess doing some writing myself.
Well, thank you, Ieraci, for using 100 bits. Have you learned anything about yourself, Bruce?
Oops. Hey?
Thanks, Face Guy, for the compliment. Thank you.
Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer, and even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Why me?
Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
Is that so?
Yuri thinks for a good minute.
That must be terrible.
Huh?
For me to become someone whose opinion is fearsome? How unlikable of me.
Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Yuri.
What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on.
All right. Do you want to share your poem now?
Okay. Here. They wrote about the same thing again!
Oh, God.
Oh, gosh.
Beach.
And it's long, too.
Yeah. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth castically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of an abyss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, a tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations while you give in, or will it suddenly wave sand you will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome was the same. Yet we still build sandcastles, I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils, turn back, and I abandon my peace in the road ashore. Drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. Wow.
Wow, that's profound.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it.
She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It could be refreshing, you know? But it's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Oh my
Dear,
god.
oh no. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on.
Actually, she wasn't feeling too well and she went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's all right.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well?
Oh.
Oh dear.
That's
So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today. I didn't want to force it.
Oh.
That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Oh, God. Jeez. I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Oh, that may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that. Oh, sorry. I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great! You'd be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Bruce. The one who's truly useless. Don't say that! In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really be appreciative of that. Oh, that's, is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Bruce may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Bruce to...
What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Bruce to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know?
Uh-oh.
So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Bruce, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Uh-oh.
What did I do?
I'll just press return.
Oh, I got too far over. Where's
the mouse?
Where's my cursor?
There it is, at the top.
Where'd he go?
Where'd it go?
Go down.
Up.
Yeah, it's up on top. I just saw it swish by.
You guys need a hand?
Yeah.
Yes.
There. Oh, I saw it, but where'd it go?
Oh, you see?
No, it's gone.
There it
again.
is.
Where?
Oh, right there.
Okay, I
Go
got
down.
it. Boy, it needs to be a bright color on this. Okay. Of course.
Very well.
In that case,
Everyone's saying save the game again.
everyone looks straight at me.
Oh, save the game real quick.
Oh. Thank you, everybody, I guess.
Okay. Oh, they have Sayori on
Oh, but of course I'm going to go with... Oh, you gotta go with Sayori, because the three women are right here in the room with him. So he's gotta go with the one that's not there.
there. Oh, yeah.
I
And she's
think
the same.
I'm with you.
I think they all would expect
I'm with you
that
on this.
kind
Yep, I'm with you.
Because Monica's playing him. I still think Monica's playing.
Yeah, I felt the same way, especially when she
Yeah.
just inserted herself in like that.
I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and...
Oh, but Monica said,
Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much?
No. Sorry. I didn't mean for this to be difficult.
oh,
Just think of the club, okay? Oh, man. I would go with-
Dramas.
I know. Well, the one that's easiest to get along with for me, anyway, is Yuri.
yeah.
I mean, who'd want to be all day with Natsuki? He'd be washing dishes and pans all day is what he'd be doing.
Yeah.
And Monica's too much work. It's high maintenance. So should I say Yuri?
I would say.
What do you think?
Yeah, Yuri.
See what happens.
Let's go with Yuri.
Okay. Well, I'll probably be most helpful helping out Yuri.
Me?
Are you serious? Why would you?
Natsuki, I can already tell you are about to say something mean.
No. I was just saying.
Oops. So, you'll be helping Yuri then, Bruce. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be really very useful. And also shout out to actually Lucifer for using 100 bits and said this background music is a bop, right? I see you dancing. Yes, it is. Okay.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself?
I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine.
Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. How can they tell? So is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited?
Oh, well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it in a little bit.
Do you feel the same way, Bruce? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll all turn out. Well, that's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Natsuki,
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
no, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Bruce picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So,
I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though.
why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No. I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you.
Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
All right, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. Should we keep going? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other.
Oh, that's easy.
Oh, I turn around.
Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
All right then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay, sorry, I keep zoning out. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Huh? My house?
Is that a problem?
Well, no, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
All right. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Bruce. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you choose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait. You don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
But...
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred this to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. Oh, I shake my head. Why do I feel so nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. I'll just go with it and I'll have a good time.
All right, guys. That is where we're going to stop you today.
Oh.
Thank you. We had a great
Thank you.
time.
It's a lot of fun.
Boy, it
Thank
was
you
a
for
lot of
tuning in.
fun.
That was
Thanks
a lot
for
of
all your
fun.
nice comments and your help explaining things to us.
Yeah,
And shout out to the
exactly.
mods for regulating the chat really well. I saw you all in there, and Feeny.
Yep, thank you.
Full screen.
And chat. So just a little heads up into what's gonna go on. We are because this has taken a little bit longer than it did yesterday. We're actually going to be doing this over the course of the next 3 weeks, and so you get 3 weeks of Doki Doki. So we'll be catching the elders up with where the teens are next week. on Wednesday and Thursday. That's at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time each day. And then the weeks following that, we will be finishing the game.
So tell your friends to tune in.
Yeah.
They don't want to miss this.
Yeah, tweet them.
Yeah, tweet them.
Twitch them.
Text them.
Tweet them.
And, you know,
all that
Facebook them
stuff
and whatever.
to 'em.
Get all, you know, tell them.
Even email, old-fashioned email.
What did you guys think of Doki Doki Literature Club so far?
Oh, I've been having a lot of fun.
It's almost like a soap opera. I'm getting
Yeah, it's
invested.
like a high school soap
I'm
opera.
getting invested.
Yeah.
What's going to happen?
Like
I'm
the
kinda
OC,
worried.
only it's in Japan.
I'm loving your guys' voice acting, and I believe the chat is as well. Throw hearts in the chat if you were loving the voice acting from Marc, Catherine, and
look
Brooklyn.
it, look it.
Thank you.
Look at all those hearts.
Look at
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you, guys. We're having a blast.
It
We
is
really
fun.
are.
And
It is
I'm
lots of
curious
fun.
where it goes because it is
My
high school
voice will
drama.
be stronger by next
It is
week,
high school
too.
drama, unfortunately.
It is, but that's what makes
But it
it
is.
fun.
That's what makes it.
It does bring back some.
It's better from the outside observing
Exactly.
it than
We are
being the
living
person
it.
affected by it
Look
on
at
the
all those
inside.
hearts, Marc. Look.
That's for sure.
Oh,
We have the
thank
best
you.
Twitch chat.
Wow.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Thank you.
guys.
Make sure to tune into the
Oh,
community
look at
streams. We've
that.
got Fortnite Friday tomorrow, and then we'll be back with Let's Plays on Wednesday and Thursday next week.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.